Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Hope you all doing well. This is Mr. 14, and y'all see the title. We are here for P Valley Review. I'm going to give some people a chance to come in before I get started because I don't want to start the review when I'm people on this chat. What's up, y'all? What's up? Yeah, I'm early today. I'm doing 2 lives today. So, yeah, my regular 4 p.m. Eastern live is still on. It's just that I'm doing the P Valley Review first in honor of. Hey, Brittany Boo, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing the P Valley Review first in honor of Auntie Momo because she usually do around this time, but she's on vacation celebrating her birthday. So if you get a chance, go her DMs and say happy birthday. Yes. Her birthday's small, but you can still go on her DMs and give her a happy birthday. And shout her out too, y'all. Hello. If you're being so inclined and you want to help her out, it's her cash out right here. I think she said she updated it, but that's what it is. All right, y'all about to get on in a few minutes, y'all. Get myself together. How y'all feel about this episode of P Valley, y'all? It was good. It was good, y'all. Let me get on. Hey, yeah, see? Yeah, look, I got my little pins here today. Because it's Happy Pride in New York City, so let me just celebrate and let me support. I ain't going anywhere. What's going on? Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. Before we start, let me play a little background music. Before we get into the thing. All right, hold up. This episode was good. It was. Hey, Auntie Momo, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Yes. Thank you for coming in and showing some love. And my tree, Mercedes, Fabulous Little Mermaid, Big Teak. I need a cigarette after the low season. Share. I tweeted that Fabulous Little Mermaid, Big Teak got me a little turned on. Got me a little hot. Y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. And we all knew it. We all knew it. That's the problem. That we see that we saw the tension, the magnetism between those two. And it was like, it was a matter of time. Especially we won't get to that. We will get to it, y'all. It was only a matter of time for that to happen. And P Valley is doing a really good job with their storytelling, picking up. Something like that. All right, y'all. Let's stop this music and let's get into this today. Welcome, Twitter. If you appreciate my content, hit that follow button on my Twitter, and then also come to my YouTube channel and let's join in the chat. So like that. It's the link on my YouTube channel. It's on my bio and Twitter. So join in. Don't be a stranger. Join the family. Hey Jarvis, how you doing? All right, so y'all know I normally don't do this review this early, it's like that. But hey, Auntie Momo was on vacation, chilling, so I decided to do it now instead of doing it on freaking Mondays like I normally do for Atlanta and stuff like that. But I'll be home. Let's do it. And there's no panel tonight, so it's my live and then another live at 4 o'clock. And then if y'all want, you can do the watch along of the BET Awards. I usually watch the awards straight through. I only watch performances. But since I'm home, if y'all want to watch it together, you can. Just go on my DVR. Not DVR. Let's go. What I'm do, just put the camera to the TV and just watch it together if y'all want to watch it together. It's 3.5 hours. I said, child, y'all need to stop this long ass war shows like that. All right, but we ain't here for the BET Awards. I'll just let y'all know that. If y'all want to watch it together, y'all let me know. If y'all down for that. Because, you know, sometimes people don't have cable, so I have it. So I'm sharing the wealth. But yes, this episode was spicy. It was a lot going on. And like I said, that BT getting Little Murder scene, I was like, oh my gosh. What I'm doing here? And I tell you, BT is real fine. When he took off that shirt, I said, look at Daddy body he got on. I was chill. And it was buffed. There was no floppiness. All right, y'all, let's get into this P-Valley review. So you know how I usually do. I try not to do scene by scene because it's easy to do by storyline arches to either do a review. So I might jump around. So just follow through with me and just make a comments when y'all make your comments and we get to it. All right, so Andre, you know, from last week he said he told COVID that he's thinking about running for mayor, right? So Corbin said, if you decide to do it, I might be dumb enough to follow through with you and back you up. So I was like, okay, all right, we'll see that. So he took this time, and I was like, oh my gosh. And we all kind of knew something was going on anyway with the wife or something like that. But he took this time to go back home. And he supposed to come home the week later, but he decided to come home early. So she was expecting Andre to come home, the wife. I think her name was right. I go Brittany today. Right? So he came home, he looking for his wife Brittany and everything, and she's nowhere to be found. He said, babe, what's going on? I said, once you go come in the morning time. He came in, oh, you heard her moaning. I said, what's going on here? So he looking, he went upstairs, and then he found his wife, I think Brittany, giving the guy head. Now, the guy is the doctor that works in the same hospital that she works at. So I was like, oh, we see that gonna be. And she needed some attention. Like you was never there. It's a panorama. She got some needs, and you barely out the house. Every time she called, you don't have no time for her. You always leaving. So what you expecting her to do? So she was like, it's crazy. So he came in, he started to go off. He yoked the guy up. The guy can't breathe. And he kept yoking him up. I said, yeah. And yes, baby, she has some new. That's what I'm saying. She had it, and she was like, he was giving it to him, and then all stuff like that. And Andre was livid. But where she had to get her some because her husband was never around, always not around. So when you start neglecting your woman needs, she's out finding someone else. Especially you're not physically connected, you're not emotionally connected anymore. It's like it's trouble time. She's risking her life every day, saving patience in this time, and you out the house. So what do you want her to do? All right, and you supposed to come next week. So he came a little, yeah, it's not, it ain't make it right. But at the same time, it ain't make it right what you did last season either. And I don't think she knew. She didn't know. She won for that because she's the only reason Andre easy bottom. Oh, please don't get He was been sleeping on that girl. He was sleeping on freaking his wife or all last season. He cheated first. So fair game to me, but I don't think she found out. I don't think she know. So and no, so now you want to be faithful? Oh, because she's the reason why he didn't do nothing to her? No. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. You was doing it all this long time. That's what I'm saying. All this long time. He did it first. She wasn't doing nothing. She was waiting for you. And I remember last season when he freaked her brains out, all because Arnold was missing. He had to release some energy because she just get that out of there. Remember that? And she said, "Oh wow, he never did this before." I said, because he was hot. He was hot and bothered for somebody else. It wasn't for you. So, so he yoked the guy up. The guy said, "Hey, I get in my clothes." He said, "Get out of here!" And he ran down the stairs. And she said, "You was never home and all this and and everything." And I said, "That's why she probably didn't know what happened last season because she would have knew." I said, "Don't come here acting all hot and mighty, boo." Because I remember last time you was thinking of freaking under the thinking girl. And if it was a fantasy, whatever, he still was cheating. Or he's closest to it. So he stepped out a little bit. And don't forget, he was going to actually go through with it. And she didn't skedaddle when she saw the pictures on his freaking laptop. He was about to bang down. So he was cheating. So he was mad. She was like defending herself and trying to say this I needed you was never here and all that sort of thing. You supposed to come next week, yada yada yada. So he said the only time I came home, at least I came home early because I needed your permission for me to run for mayor and everything. And she was like, "Oh, so you didn't come here for me. So you came in and said you went for mayor, and then classic you. I ever offer you a job with my father's firm, and you didn't want it. But then you took that out and want to do something that's unpredictable, which it is, because it is time and money and resources to even campaign as a mayor. Because you got to travel to cities, you got to speak, you got to get votes, all that stuff like that. I mean, it's not really that much city. You got to do your own thing for your own city. So you got to do different things. So you still got to travel to different areas or communities and try to get their votes and stuff like that. So it's a lot of time consuming things to do to vote. And she said, "Oh, so forget about me. You ain't gonna win." I said, "Ooh, yeah, I mean the truth hurts. I don't know if he gonna win or not, but hey, I know he didn't expect that to hear that from his wife. Because you hardly there. So now he said, I know how you feel about me. And I guess he walked out of the house and everything. I said, that she felt bad. I don't know if she really feel bad, but I know she probably realized she should have said it like that. So blunt like that. But sometimes listen, when fed up, they speak their mind. And so he took that. He took that. Now I'm gonna push pause on the conversation you have with him. I'm gonna push pause on that later on when I talk about the pain situation. But after he left the house, he left his wife because he was upset. He said, "Oh, I'm glad that you feel like you can't support me, and I don't want to about that. It is what it is." So I said, "Oh, this relationship they gonna be over. But it is what it is." And I don't think he really cared for the house anyway. So now that his godfather left him a house, oh, he really have a grounds that he could leave and not come back. Because at point of conversations that he never felt valued. He never felt like he was good enough for her anyway, for Whitney and everything. Because I guess her parents always gonna throw in his face that, oh yeah, I got this house, you live in the house, you ain't got nothing, you're a scrub, I don't want no scrub is the guy that can't get no love from me. And they would say you can't get your love from Georgia. You ain't no one. Even though yes, he make a little yang, but it was enough. And I guess he felt always valued. So I guess because of that, he always did feel like he was equal, or at least the man in the house. It was always their money. That's why I think he probably shut it down. He said, "No, another reason for your father that you would throw in my face that you helped me, I'm the help or something like that." So that's all going on his mind. So now he don't feel valued. Now that he got a whole piece of his own land, which is he got land here, and also a house that his godfather left him, because the family was like, "I don't know what you did to even make you feel like he did something like this, but good luck to you." She smacked the paper to his freaking arm, and the family left at the house. I said, "Oh, that's messed up. to leave. So I guess the deed to the house was like he left it to Andre. And I said, oh, now he got a grounds of his own, so he don't need to go back to the house. He don't need to go back home. And I said, oh, well, I guess the most people will just like, follow suit. Yes, most people will be following suit very soon. And he got more reasons to be checking now. Don't you think that maybe Eddie might move in? I mean, isn't that far fetched? But hey, it's wishful thinking. And now she don't got no place to go. And well, what went down later on when we'll talk about that? Child, Haley, you better cover your back. Cover your back. So that's that. Now, Patrice Woodbine, I was like, I guess this is her plan because she said she told the sheriff, was like, I think I found picked the wrong neighbor, but you messed with the wrong beat, right? And I guess the sheriff included the beat that you messed with because now the mayor was trying to issue on her parade and her freaking church. She said she wanted for mayor herself. I said, oh, Patrice Woodbine wanted for mayor. And you know she has a gift of gab. She has the mouth. So maybe she could turn people towards her side. And she gonna work overtime to get it. And change her police to do what she had to do and everything. Now I don't know if she knows that Andre is money himself. Because we always thinking that maybe she would have backed him in the money if he decided to run. But now that she had her own plan that she wanted to run, I guess she only do that because she didn't want the other one to win at all. So she gonna do whatever she can to stop whatever they plan it is. They gonna do vaccine and everything. So she trying to save the land. Hey Empress, how you doing? And so she trying to save it and what she gotta do. So now she's on the news channel speaking of that she won it, and then she gave a speech. She said, yeah, really calm. Because at that time, the state of Mississippi demanded a curfew. You know, the panorama, some states had this curfew, like strict rules and everything. And some was shelter in place, some was little lax on it, but some places that you had to be in the house at a certain time. Now, New York, it wasn't like that. But New York, they had like a lot of places shut down. A lot of places were shut down. It was not open at all. Only essential services was open. You know, food, grocery stores, shopping stores, everything else that you need essential service materials, they was open. But everything else was shut down completely. Barber shops, nail salons, anything, gyms, all that was shut down. And so that was that. And they also shut down trains at a certain time, between like 12, something like that. I mean, I don't know. But I'm letting you know how some things was moving. In New York, like the subway stations, they were shut down between like 1 to 5, 4 to 5, 1 to 5. And to be honest, the trains was cleanest as most through the 2 years of Panama than ever. And if you had been cleanest the most. I said, y'all better keep that schedule because y'all keep that. The train cars clean and everything. And the people who they had to go work because they go up whatever or they go, you had to travel. It was only used for people who had essential services. So Mississippi had a curfew. At 8 o'clock, you gotta be in your house, whatever. Outside at that time, it could be some repercussions. And you know, some say it was more strict as jail time, whatever it is, fine, whatever it is. And it was out. I remember some out of countries. They were very strict with that. If they found you outside, boy, you trouble. So that was what. So she was telling people, "Remain calm. We're gonna get through this together," and all that stuff like that. And meanwhile, Roulette was looking at that stuff. I'll get to that story in a minute. But meanwhile, she was doing that. Roulette was looking at the TV, and she was like in her feelings. She was crying in her feelings, and it was a lot. But we'll talk about it. So Patrice was fine. She wasn't for me. So I said, "Oh my gosh!" Now we got Andre, and then Patrice was fine. We'll see how that happens. How that goes. Now that Andre will have his back up his wife, I don't know how that will go, but we'll see. what's in the room, like in the painting. Apparently, we'll get a minute how that happened. So apparently, Bucket was saying something, and she said, yeah. So that led to Brazil. That's her name, this girl, to say something slick to Bucket, and she was like, "What you doing about?" She said, "Girl, I know what's going on here because it seems like you do way more extracurricular activities than the rest of us. And I know some people go around here saying that you got something in things like the lips and everything, and you give it head, you give it sexual favors. So you doing way more than you supposed to be doing." And Uncle Clifford was like, "Oh, we doing here? That's not what we're supposed to be doing here in this club." So she said, nah, you lying. She said, "Nah, I ain't lying." She said, "No, I ain't lying." Baby. I mean, we all knew that Brazil was telling the truth. But she said, "Ain't no proof. Yeah, I don't got no proof that I did it." And everything. I just check the cameras, but I didn't know again how that is. They ain't probably check nothing. So she whooped that girl behind to whoop that trick, whoop that trick, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. And I was like, and she was really whooping Brazil. And they would say, stop it. Meanwhile, they was filming the altercation. And I said, "Dad, every time I got the phone on, they go, oh my gosh, and they say, get up the phone. Why you filming this? He kept going to the chocolate and everything, and then the finger paint. And yeah, Roulette beat Brazil behind. So Big L came in because Uncle Cliff was trying to stop it. And he got flung out the way. She got flung out the way. So Big L took his big hand. I said, and handled Bucket Replica in her head, back of her neck. And she was like, "Oh my God, you know what?" Well, they still stopped her from doing what she had to do because she had her legs. Her legs were still free. And you know, bam, girl, get kicked out next week. And Brazil's nose started bleeding. And she's like, "Oh my God, yeah." So, I mean, she did what she did. You was right what she was doing. But at the same time, girl, this punch pitch or something. This somebody gonna hit something like he didn't do that. So Big L took Bucket Replica to the bat. Oh yes. We'll get into that. Cause I was like, gosh, that was a lot. So Big L took Bucket Replica to the bat, and she was sitting down. She's fuming and everything, and he was sitting down talking to her. She mentioned something about her brother. Cause she said, "How you know how to fight like that?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "My brother." And he was trying to get into more details of the brother and everything, and she didn't want to go there as much because it was still a soft spot for her. So she was like, he was like, "Oh, okay." So what the girl was saying is things is true and everything. If not, and she said, "Oh, so that's the reason why you was in that car coming out on that night. You had to do that." She said, "Oh well, so what you was doing with the drugs that you just dropped on the ground?" And he was like, she said she think the silence means something he was doing. So they both got wonderful things with each other. So I said, we'll see how this going. Because you keep trying to come after me. I got you. I know your team. But so they take a drink and she said she don't do no chocolate and everything. She was trying to follow you know, you're a classic girl. All that stuff. They had a little talk and I guess they had a silent agreement, whatever it is. I prefer to push the issue with each other. But I guess they still see it. I think BL still going to see it. Let them look at her. She's still keep an eye on her and look at her for see what's going on because now we got some backstory of what she do, why she do what she's doing. Now I don't know if she's doing that because she got a lot going on and she missed her brother. Maybe could be part of the movie issue why she's acting out the way she is. And that's that. will make her want to go to the stage, which you know sometimes people does do things like that to escape the reality of the world they're in, and to feel important, to feel weight, to feel valued, and hey, one way to get to what you need to get, even though you may feel itch inside, but at least the money is there, and that's what she's done. So it's more plays to her character a bit of the darker side compared to Kitchen Square, Whisper, which is the lighter part, counterpart, and she like mostly the light side of things, and so it plays more into that. So after a while, when they was in a tank trying to help keep the code like that in a minute, we let us see him treat violence continuously, and she was just breaking down, like she was having an internal battle with herself, and just really crying, and she just needed the moment, and she just every time she kept hearing Patricia, it kept getting to her, kept getting to her, kept getting to her, to the point that she couldn't take it anymore. She had to leave herself out the room and go somewhere to the back room, sit down. Yes, she is. Yes, it is mysterious about Kitchen Square, but yes, let's play something. And so she's in the back. Meanwhile, Duffy was in the back somewhere, and he was on his phone, and he saw fucking Rebecca sitting down and crying. And she explained more of what happened. She said, and I was like, okay, that story kind of resembled a real life story that we all talked about. Not to the exact details, but some of them is similar, right? And she explained that how he was stopped with a broken tail light and they hemmed him up. I guess he's in jail or something like that. And that's why the big class Russian makes so much money. She was so much money. Trying to get him out. He hemmed him up, and if they say he had a gun, but he didn't have no gun, and she knows for the fact he didn't have it. So you know how this world is. So they quick, and it's kind of parallels to what's going on. Because remember, this film around the panorama was great. In the peak of the panorama was the peak of the Black BLM movement and everything else as well. So all this was going on at the simultaneously. So we all was in our mind, and emotion was high. I remember that. We was in here talking about these things. So it was like at that time, people just running them up. Black and brown, black people getting shot, killed, left to right, and left to right. And it was like we had enough. You know, all the riot, all that stuff, you know, that big old thing with George Floyd, all that happened. So it's a lot going on. So apparently one of us was one of the victims of this crazy world that we live in. And she just said I'm finished about that because it's like, no, my brother had to do all that and send them up for what? Yes, it did. So actually say, so what's his name? She got a tattoo and his name is Demetrius. And that's the name of the title of this episode. And I was like, oh, okay. So we see much going on with her. And that's that. But it's just symbols of that boy who got stopped for a broken tail light. And then they went to that man and all that stuff like that, all that big going on, you know, got other eyes, you know, that keeps talking. Yeah. Yeah. And I like how they weave in all that stuff as well. And also celebrate Pride. I was like, what the hell, y'all doing a great, y'all doing overtime in this episode, right? So that was fucking like, so that's that. Let's go to Mercedes. We still gonna get in the pink, y'all. No, the pink is all one thing. But Mercedes. So Mercedes was talking to Uncle Clifford because he was telling her this thing what happened. Because remember that fight that was going thing, and then she saw what was going on. So they called each other and they was talking. And he said, "Girl, what's the weather coming?" stood behind and everything, and all that stuff like that. And she was holding around, and she said she was lying and all that stuff. It's a whole sort of crazy stuff. And she said, "Why you didn't help me?" Because at that time, the people again was shut down because they had the code. I was playing why that happened, why they got to be shut down. But Mercedes was on her thing, so she was home. She did, right? She did. So she got a text. Meanwhile, she was talking on the phone. She got a text and it's saying, "Hello, I need you to finish the Mercedes experience because you didn't finish the Mercedes experience to come over to the condo and I'll buy you out, whatever it is." So they said, "Okay, I'm gonna get this money." So she came over there, the condo that she's supposed to be staying in, and she took off her thing. You know, we always gotta make a the laundry under trench coat. You know, when you're walking in a building like that, you know you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. The person who get in the receiver end gotta be ready. They know what's up. You don't walk with a long trench coat like that with a duffel bag and think that's gonna be something freaking business. No. So walked in, she said, "Coach," everything, and Pharaoh was right there to the right. And she said, "Oh my God." She said, "No, Coach is not here right now." And I tried trying to get my camera before I step out. I left. So, you know, Trust Fowler, something about her, I don't know. Something about her is that she a tree because she got turned on us more. She's more into this deal than more her husband is. And we'll see. Then, so they was talking, she said, so Mercedes said, "Oh my God." She put her thing right back on. So they started talking and said, "What's happening?" She said, "I won't let you excuse me like that out of here." And she said, "I'm sorry for doing all that. You know, she said, "What's let you on?" She said, "My daughter." Oh, she said, "Oh, lovely ringtone." They started cracking up because she said to come be. Even though I was like, "Why is that ringtone for your teenage daughter?" Okay. So they talk about that, and she said she understands. And then meanwhile, when I was talking, she got a call, and her ringtone was "niggas age." I said, "What? I said, why is that your ringtone?" I said, "Why is that ringtone for your husband?" Niggas age. I said, "Oh, we know what she's on." So I was busting out laughing because I was listening to her. I said, "I know that ringtone." So she answered it, and she was talking to Coach a bit because I guess he's trying to do something. While that was happening, Mercedes took her coat and everything, and she started doing her movement on her coat. And while she's talking, Fat was intrigued again. She said, right? So while she was swinging on a pole, Fat took a picture, and she said, "Sorry, I just get itchy fingers when I'm with him and everything." That's what she said. "Listen, no photography, no press, what else was her? No public appearances. That was part of the NDA that you had me to sign." I said, "Oh, so you was reading, girl." So I said, "Oh, well, you better read the fine print." So she read those papers. So I was like, "Girl, you got to sign all that paper. You got to read the fine line, girl." So she read it, and she said, "Well, he's not here and everything, so what's staying between us? Stay between us. And what you gonna do with no cameras, girl? What you gonna do with no pictures? And not you trying to break the damn rule." So they kept going, taking pictures, taking pictures, taking pictures, and she got down. So I was saying, "You know what? I wish I could do that." I said, "I know we all could wish we could do some trick pose like that and go to classes and stuff like that." But she said anybody could do it. You just gotta get your clothes off first of all. Your skin gotta touch your dick. Your skin is your body thing that helps you propel yourself and smash up the pole. You gotta use that. So take off your pants and everything. She said, "I'm before." She said, "Oh, I got you, I got you." So she did the normal, she did the normal trick that amateurs do. Try to jump all in one time and slide down. I said, "Good, ease yourself before you try to break your body." So she did that. She slid all the way down. And they started laughing. And she said, I just can't. I can't try. I can't do that. She said, shake it. And she said, no. Everybody in the truck, you just got to get the muscles that you need to use. So Mercedes got behind her and she just crushed her. She said, and they all got quiet. I said, oh, where's the attention coming from? The tension is going crazy. So after that, she was like, she was twerking. She said, I can't front this. She said, yeah. She said, all right, show me again. And that's it. And she just started doing it. She said, all right. So that was that. So they talking, and Farrah came out. She said, you know what? I wanted to hate you. And I come in there and try to hate you, but realize I can't hate you. I hate myself. And first, before she said that, she said, no, look at me trying to, no, she said that first. She said, I hate myself. And then she started crying. And Mercedes goes, she said, it's all right. Look at me. I'm trying to obey and I'm trying to find a fun truth. And Mercedes was pissed a little bit. She said, back. And she said, no, I'm sorry. She said, you know, you meant that. And lo and behold, after a while, it was like silent tension. They consoled each other. They got close. And they started kissing. Now, I didn't think Mercedes was going to go there that quickly because I was like, maybe she was really hesitant. And said, nah, I don't get down like that. I don't do like that. But, you know, she got to get some money. So, and then she realized, you know what, I'm about to go because before they did all that, before they started kissing, did all that, she said, you know what, I'm about to go and everything. You can suggest about the coach will come in a minute. And everything. She said, no, he's not coming. And she said, what you mean? He's not coming because I don't want to text you. And I was like, when she got that text, I said, maybe it was Farrah who texted them and not coach. I said, maybe. I said, yeah. I said, it was before Farrah who texted her instead of coach. She thought it was coach that texted her. And she said, no, I lied. It was me. I don't want to text you. I just want to see you and then I just thing. And I was like, and then she said she just never did this before. I said, girl, for someone who never did this before, you really is a pro at it. Because they started kissing, getting down to it, and she was turning Mercedes out. Like, lick the neck, and then anything, and then when she was kissing her neck, she was playing her Bobby box down in the kitty box, and playing with it down there, and Mercedes getting turned out. And then she got to the front of her, got down her knees, lifted Mercedes' legs up, and she started going downtown. I was like, now, Allie, you never did this before? Or with your husband in this capacity? Or you probably just heard the side and you didn't know. Or she know what she likes and she know how she likes it and she can be able to perform it. Because they do say sometimes that women can please a woman better because they know each other's body and men can please the men better than they know each other's body. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to turn nobody out, man. That's not the thing where we're going here, y'all. But usually people do say that. The men know on their body and the women know on the body. So can please each other better than the opposite sex. And so maybe she know how she was doing. She said, listen, I know how I can like my body. So let me try to get her and get down. But I said that was very quick that you could do that, girl, and just turn out and say, girl, you sure you never did it before? Child. That's what your said she don't trust Farrah. Because I was like, girl, that was something though. I said, oh my God, I hear that. So Mercedes. So meanwhile, after that, Mercedes in the bed, and she woken up. That was nowhere to be found. And Farrah texted said, I thank you. That was a great experience, great time with you. Everything, enjoy. And I see you soon or something. That was the exact words, but that's what it was. And she took it over and she saw a stack of money on the counter. I said, oh, okay. All right. And then she would get a text that they need help. Clifford said, listen, I need all hands on deck. We need to get this place together, everything. So say a question over there. And meanwhile, she was she saw the second one. So I said, oh, okay. That's it. Nice. So let's go down this tank thing. Y'all know what's going on with class. Y'all know that. Let's go down the pink stuff. So y'all know the lady, Laura Harper, right? From last season when she cheated on her husband with the mother and got a divorce, and she just got all that divorce settlement money. And she was splurging in the club, y'all remember, she was a drunk chick. She said, oh, give it a whoa. But the whole episode, she was singing that song. She know, even the jail. I said, girl, you gonna sing the song all day, but you know, that's what it was. And that song for that night. So she was back in the club, Mike's front and center, doing all this. Yeah, all her masks on, because she had multiple masks. She had the face shield. She had the black one, the white one. I said, oh shit, not playing with this panorama. And so she was on here, enjoying it. Spurging her money. The girls was getting down. And then you saw Get Your Square and Get Whisper take a split, and just looked at Laura Harper. And Laura Harper said, yes, she was in. She was in there from there. I said, oh, not that little close up. Because it was, and like I said, Whisper Eyes is icy blue. So she's looking at you, it's just like something. It's like a gateway to the soul. So like that. So she was in from there. So she was giving the thing. And then Toy out of all people was going back. She took Toy in the back to do some dance. I said, Toy, when you don't have allergies, you should have kept your mask on. And that's what it was me. So she dancing, and Lauren was loving it. And then meanwhile, they took the masks off. I said, don't take the masks off. No, we're not doing here. Especially Toy, her figure allergy trigger her behind. That's what she's saying. But I said, girl, if you sneeze like that, you better keep your mask on all the time. But she kept took it off. She said, yeah, take it off. I said, for you to be a health inspector, you enjoy the moment, but you quickly let go your mask requirement, your mask thing, just enjoy the freaking lap dance, but you should have kept that thing on. But so she was all up in that thing. And all of a sudden, she said, shh, all that particles from the sneeze, and it was slow motion too, went in freaking Lauren's face, and she freaked out. I was like, you know what? Anybody would freak out, especially this peak of the panorama. Hold up, girl. What you got? You sneezed on my face like that? First of all, she should have got her behind with. Toy should have got her up. Anybody who needed to beat down would have been Toy. No, Toy should have got her behind whipped for that. Now I got the freaking spreader on me, girl. I got the spreader on my face. Yeah, she got the panorama spreader on her face, and that's not right. Now, right now, she might be going sneezing and stuff like that. So now, because it happened, she freaked out. Now she's got the freaking. Yeah, the way they did it was hilarious because they slow motion it. So it's like all that thing just came out. It's like you see, it was the Steve Power Rangers came on her. The Steve Power Rangers was fighting. They was going at it. They said, shoot, fight. Got out, freaking target, and she freaked out. She's like, oh no, this is what you do, this is what the hell, oh, that's all, So Clifford and Haley were trying to stop her. said, what's going on? What's going on? Calm down. She said, no, and he said, y'all breaking the damn rules and all this and that, all that stuff. And he said, nah, what you gonna talk about? That's what I'm saying. Together. So when you said, what you talking about? I said, nah, y'all pay some here. What y'all not gonna do is do this, do that. And I was like, She said, what you mean? We are following the rules here. And then I couldn't look around, everybody was taking off their masks. I said, oh man. And then mind you, y'all not even 50% capacity. Y'all supposed to be 50% capacity and everything. But that's what it was, you know. And she didn't care about all that when she was spending a bunch of her money. So after what I said to Doug, she said, no, shut that down, all this other. I said, And then when they saw her, they said, a clip proctor. She said, oh no. Who that be lazy? Who do we call a Trump being in the nigga bar who figured she her husband but her mother and everything? She said, the mother? Everybody was so shocked. She said, no, it wasn't me. I know it was you, girl. It was you. You said it. You said it out your mouth. You did. So it was you. And so she was like, no, we could shut you down. Shut you down. And she was upset. Get out of here. So the next day, Dave's in the back. And Golden Harper was putting down the law. And she was like, no, I'm going to do this. Y'all don't have the air filter around here to circulate the air, to clear the air out over here, air filtration system. Y'all don't have the violence up here. Y'all don't have the hand sanitizer, stuff like that. You got to have a partition in different areas, all that placement, and you don't have the capacity. If y'all don't do all this improvements and upgrades within 24 hours, you will be permanently shut down. So how we going to get all this done in 24 hours? I said, oh, we got to find and do it. We got to do what we got to do. I'll come back tomorrow. And you'll get a fine. And he said, the fine? That's how much for the fine? $25,000. I said, what? You don't get that much money? I was like, yeah. So ethnic. Hey, Auntie Mama Boo. Yeah, episode was hilarious. So after that, they said, after they clocked her, she said, all right. You know what? All right. It's going to be 11,000. I ain't going any lower than that. 11,000, get your stuff together in 24 hours, and y'all can keep over. But not, y'all will be published at that. So that was done. And that after that happened, I think that's when the fight and all that stuff. That was saying something and all that stuff. And this was crazy. I said, now we're going to get this done. They're going to shut down. And that's that. So, meanwhile, while that was going on, they tried to figure this out. That's why Chris said we need more hits on deck to get going because later that late day, whatever the next day, he came with his grandma, all that stuff like that, to get her something to eat. Because her blood sugar got low, so she needed to eat some food. And she said she was probably her same much as always. And Big L came to save the day because when Chris got there, he said, "Oh, we got some food. And I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how to cook it and stuff like that." Big L said, "I got you." For the cavalry, he came in a big truck. He said, and yo, Uncle with the Ivy Park outfit, and I knew that was Ivy Park outfit. I said, and he took that and the fashions, a clip of the fashions, girl, she killing it. So Big L came to save the day, and the people coming in, they had the filtration system because I think Big L knows some stuff like that. He has some background knowledge like that. I said, hey, yeah, man, why you didn't do this before? If you have background knowledge or stuff, but he had the people come, so they coming in, they helping and everything else, and he picked stuff together. And Diamond came and helped out. Now, I thought Diamond said, but I kind of swore I heard him when he said, nah, I'm good on it. Even though he did lose his job, but he just said, nah, he's good. So he kept confirming that he's not really coming back from the paint right now. Like he said, he's good on it, but he come to help out because he knows it was going to him in the family. It was a thing for the family. And he want to help them out. So they all was working on the paint and trying to get these up to code, get the partition up, get the stuff going, And the ladies was gossiping about Diamond. Well, I heard that he did it. I heard it. I heard. Yes, I heard he did this. I heard he went to the A to the B. And I heard he went to the C to the D. I heard he did this. I heard he went to the... It was all this I heard, right? And on the rumors about that. So meanwhile, Big Bone was listening to everything, and she was like, oh. So she was intrigued. I said, not the show trying to put the freaking real life boyfriend girlfriend together in this freaking show, and made it in the same cast, but now they're trying to put them together. I said, oh, that's a nice way to segue them into having a romance or squeeze when they really in real life boyfriend girlfriend. About to have parents, congratulations to them. And so she was ear hustling and she was listening. So this is what I mean by all this was going on, and then that's when they started watching on TV. I was saying, one thing I talked about earlier about Rebecca, how she does her feelings and stuff. And so that's that. So the health inspector came back the next day, and she still said some things you had to get on. So get it together, and I'll be back. And I said, I kind of skipped what she said. Y'all remind me what exactly she said, that it was not right yet, that she still gives a chance of moving up. Because she said most of the stuff was okay, but she said you still got to get it together. So, so at that time, Clifford was pissed off with him. All right, he said, "Give this to her, please, give it to her." All right. Now, before Big my name is the pain, Diamond was going in the back. All right, and throughout this time, there was a lot of hallucinations and things going on, guilty conscience in their minds, and seeds, and spirits, and all that stuff going on in the paint. Because at one time, Hattie was in the thing by herself, she got no place to stay, so she was standing in the paint. And then she saw everything, and she was looking at the moon and looking, and it was eerie feeling going on until somebody knocked on the door, banged on the door, and we saw the Montevious spirit right there. I said, oh, that's the Montevious spirit. So Corbin was at the freaking door, and he basically said, look, listen, B, take my offer or what? She said, oh, what? He said, listen, 1 million is my final offer, and that's what I'm giving. She said, you know what, the reason for you to double your offer that quickly, I have value in it. So no sell right now. Close the door in his face. So she was sitting there, and then Diamond was in the back trying with the box, and he went to the moon, and they painted all bed and everything. His conscience was saying that he saw the floors all wet and everything, and he was getting to them, and the hair was coming up. I said, oh. He is, and I was like, he was the flip so different from last season. It's like it was like, gosh, he was going to team with them, not against them. Or because he did want to see, like at the end of the day, him and his brother still wanted to see it. It's that Kobe wanted to lease it while the brothers wanted to sell it. That's the difference. But they still had the same goal. Sell on it. So he starts the hair coming up. I said, oh, that's what he meant about it. Or whatever, or just conscious coming up. And you see the hand coming up, it's like, oh, he buried them something. And then the hand's coming up, trying to get up. So he started freaking out. Big L said, he said, what, okay? He said, yeah. All right. So Diamond came out, and he said, we need you to make it. He said, no, I'm good, no, I'm good. But they have to come to me to help. Then Big Bo up there and Diamond talking, and she was like, she fronted hard. She was like, oh yeah, I heard this lady talking about you. So it must be Diamond. So they talking back and forth, back and forth. And she said, listen, I don't holler who, I'm a million. It's like that. And it's what it is. Basically, she said, she ain't really say those exact words, but that's basically the concept of what she is. So she knows that I'm my own, I'm in my own, I'm not my own person. And my parents can't become, I gave my parents hell about cursing and everything because that's what it is. Like the chicken, father had a bike. And she said, "You want to ride with me?" Even though he said, "My head is big." She's like, "Oh, you got a head big. You got a big head." I was like, "Oh, that's a sexual innuendos going on here." And she like, that would look like he was a little tree, but at the same time still guarded. And Big Bo was laying on thick. I said, "Oh, hey, Big Bo, you ready?" She said, "So you riding with me on what?" And he said, "He like to ride." She said, "Oh, I like to ride." And he said, "Why?" She said, "How long you been riding?" She said, "Oh, all right." And he said, "No, the bike." She said, "Oh, that's something my mom upgraded to ride on the bike. Ride ever since. You still want to take a ride with me? Let's go." And we get his answer, so it cut off like that. That's what I'm saying, because it might be fire. Shoot. Because Big Bo was laying on thick, it looked like Diamonds looked like he intrigued, but he don't want to step that further. So we'll see, because it seems like somebody is giving him attention, because he not with Peach on anymore. You know, he's still pissed off at that girl. So he might need something interest. He might need something to distract him like that. Now that we know he's not in the back of the pick yet, so we don't know what's going on with Diamond. So, but we'll see this thing going on with these two. All right. So I think, before we talk about the last thing, we taking on Haley and Andre was talking. This is where we got the little tensions of what Haley was doing. And I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, we'll see." People saying that she was sneaking this season, and like it comes to fruition, which is her plan all along. All it was. And we find out for some reason why she did what she did. So Clifford and Mercedes came over there. She was like, "Uncle, if I got your text message, I'm here to help." She's like, "Shh." So they all eavesdropping in the conversation. And Andre and Haley was talking. She said, "Listen, that's Corbin and actually they say, listen, when I bought this place, the promised land offered the same amount as y'all, and I turned that down because I know the value and I know what's going on and the value worth of me and worth of this land and it's everything as well. So the fact that y'all both give me offers so quickly knows that the value of this place is important, which y'all was trying to do." So she knew all along when she bought this place that she was gonna plan to sell it. But she's not gonna plan to sell it for no little chunk change, so she know what it is. So if they give her a good offer and it's that's comfortable, then they will sell. Now, meanwhile, last week, Uncle Clifford said, "Listen, if you sell, I would get 3.1 million," and they both was like clicking the heels. Now, he did that only because if it was a possibility that we gonna sell and there's no way out of the situation, then that has to it. But he would get a big healthy sum if he would get sold. It would get sold. But at the same time, the peak is family for them. It's home for them. And when at the shelter place had to shut down, so they said, "We got some place here, stay here for the night if you need to stay here, all that stuff." But that's it. Stay. But that's when they found Haley's stuff in the corner. And so somebody else making this before here. They realized they should use that as a place to stay. So while they were listening, they hear all that, and she said, "Yeah." So meanwhile, right about the kiss, that's what Mercedes came out. But Mercedes was about to come out first. She said, "Oh hell, what should I do?" And she said, "No, welcome to room 5,000." She said, "Oh, no witnesses. Okay." So they came out. She said, "I knew you were bagging behind, girl. She was paying to sell this all this whole time. Try to act like you were doing this to help us. You were doing this to sell the big payout." And that's what Octavia said. "Oh no." Teddy said about I understand what Teddy said about Trisha said you easy girl to you easy girl to love, but you're also easy girl to hate. Yeah. And hold on. She said, "Listen, maybe you was the one coming over here and I tried to help you. So don't try to act like brand new girl, act like you all this brand newest person when you was over here trying to get something and I helped you out. You know, I know what's going on here. So for you to try to act like you all round nose and think you better than everyone and you do what you do and you plan to hotel after you sold the thing? I said, ill intentions, no. And she said, no, this is the building. You can get the people, go somewhere else. We answered, yes, you could get a better building and a thing like that, but it's not about the better building. It's about the value of the place they in now. So why are you trying to waste that? And the family said, you got no family or friends here. You know. And I should never listen to my gut. Don't trust no phone that coming around thing. Establishment. I trust you and I help you out. And that is what you do to us. Girl, yeah, man, pissed off at you like that. She has no hold on night is here. Yeah, they get you savage. Girl, danger girl. Say you got no place to stay because Eddie told Mercedes that she was staying at a friend house. And she ain't no friend house, she was staying here. Got touched by the angel. That wasn't a good case. Girl, get your mind up. You messed up. Now, if you would have had that conversation, you'd have had that conversation somewhere else. That you thought, girl, you thought cute. Like, hey, so how you feel about that? So, lastly, get the 12. So, Mississippi, M.I. Come back. I was promoting some products that was in the store. Because, you know, Rome, he doing his thing for her. Like, he got products in the store and everything. And so, it's nice. So, meanwhile, we got Kitchen 1.0 there. I said, go ahead, Kitchen. What's going on? So, Kitchen came to the basically be there for just for to live for that day, whatever it is, that she was filming. And he let her over there with the car. When he said, where's my promo? What's going on with you? Like, you're not even doing the things that Roman's doing for Keyshawn, but we know Roman really does like Keyshawn, and it says more in this episode too. Like, listen, I don't let you feel, I don't like you to see me sad, I don't let you be crying. Like, if you need anything, you come to me. Like, come on now, I got you. Listen, I always see my hurt. So what was that? So meanwhile, we get Big Teak, right? And you can say this episode, Big Teak is kind of woke after he got out of jail. Like, he is so into the news, the state of the world around us. And at the time, you know, there were some people who was into that. It was like, listen, a lot of things going on. I need to know. They wrap their head on what's happening around them. And he was in that state of mind. So he would listen to the news, and he would get agitated when people interrupted him in his news and trying to understand what was going on. So that was the episode. He was very agitated. Like, he was watching the news, and they turned it off. He would freak out. He flipped out, and they turned the radio off. He would say something and everything. It was a lot going on. So I was like, that's that cool. TBC last time. But, you know, Big T got out. So now, state of the world, he doesn't know what's going on. And so it's in the car, and they would turn the radio station. He's about to flip up. And they saw DJ Nelson. And that was his song. This DJ Nelson. He said, yeah. And they was all happy. So Kitchen called up. She said, oh, something was Kitchen. And she started talking. She said, oh my God, you the radio. He said, yeah, what's up? And he said, Lamurda, come on now. Give me your thing, and I'll get you on the radio too. Like, come on, you play your hands. He said, I got you. And that's that. I said, you better go never scared at the plug. So later on that happened. They went to the hotel room. And Big T was watching the TV. They all was talking. And while they was talking, Owen was trying to give us toast. When he tried to give a toast, freaking Owen cut up the TV. Why he did that? Yeah. Because before that, Little Murder was trying to go over there and say, listen, come over here. You know what I'm saying? You're misery, watching the news, it's depressing. Turn that off. Come on. He said, but you got homework to do. I said, nah, he not a little child. You know, just walk you into the room. Go ahead, go in your room and do your homework. All right? And that's what he did. He went in his room and did his homework. Yeah. Now you go on your just do your homework, boy. So he did have to because he really do have to get his pieces together and everything. That stuff of money. So he went into his thing. So Long turned the TV off. Why he do that? Because after he did his little toast, the TV was off. He said, why he turned the TV off? He said, we need to turn the TV off in my freaking house. His mom like it's with the car. I can turn the TV off. He said, I'm trying to do this all stuff. He freaking out. So after a while, he kept going off. You just gotta say, shut it up. He said, I'm not talking to you, white man. He would listen. Worst thing for someone who's woke like that is anyone in the race could talk to her. Any kind of way, especially a white counterpart when there's the state of the world and going on and he's so woke. He's not having it. So anybody who's least in the other side who get it. And he just went off the girl. And she wasn't scared. She's like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna say what I was saying because he just calm down. So he could calm down. So they gotta get him out, calm him down. Woody had to grab him up, go, everything. Meanwhile, Keyshawn was started crying. And she was shaking and she just got shook by the teeth and his outbursts. And I don't know if something else was about crying too, because it's not just only about teeth, but it seemed like it was more to that feeling of what she was seeing and how it scared her. And maybe it kind of reminded her how Evan was doing sports, so like being so outdated and screaming at her and stuff like that. So she didn't like that. Even though it was towards her, she didn't like that. So she freaked out. And so that's that. So BT calmed himself down and he heard freaking Little Murder spitting his rhymes in the bathtub. I said, why are you in the bathtub? Like, why is that place the best place you can spit your rhymes? Maybe it was a quiet place. I guess. So he was in the bathtub, shirt off. He was doing his rhyme. I didn't think. Big T took a piss. And he said, come on, you always got to do some crazy stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to spit. And he said, listen, I got to pee. Now, when he get up, he stood up. He looked down and was looking. I said, oh. I know I ain't the only one. I said, oh, what are we doing here? You looking down real hard, real quick. So he got up, and then I guess they said something to each other. And then he looked back and was giving a look up and down and walked out. Listen, anybody in the community knows, and anybody who weak sides knows the looks that people give each other to let you know there's something about to go down. So the look and all that stuff, they're looking up and down and walking down and all that stuff. Awesome. Chaz, I'm about to go down with these two. It was ready to happen. And I was here for it. I was intrigued. I was intrigued. So, yes, right? That look. Anybody, straight, gay, anyone, lesbian, the looks give it away. Like, when you look at someone like that, it let the person know something about to go down. Like, be ready. I'm about to bad tag that. So BC is still in his feelings. And the person said, what's going on with you? He said, nothing wrong with you. You know somebody. You know, when you know the person is something going on with them and they try to play it off nothing going on. I said, boy, stop lying. Something's going on with you. Tell me. So he's talked to him, and then, you know, the wokeness of him and how the world, state of the world, and all that stuff. And like that. It was a lot going on. That was in his mind. And he's just not feeling the world right now. The state of the world is too much. And he said, no matter what you do, you be a black man, this Negro, that Negro, no matter what Negro you are, you're still going to be that, no matter what accomplishment. And to be honest, yes, it's kind of true. Because no matter how accomplishment you are, they still going to treat you like that. And it's what it is. It's the state of the world. So who's in that thing? So Little Murder came and embraced them. And he said, and then Phyllis, I said, oh, child. So, and meanwhile, while that's happening, I said, "This is some acting skills going on here." And meanwhile, that happened. But he said, "You go be somebody. The only person that I know that is playing this ice, all stuff, and all that stuff, and he's in his eyes, all stuff." So he was talking and talking and talking. Little man was looking at him, and once said and done, they started kissing the forehead. I said, "Oh, child, kiss the forehead, and then the lips." And I was like, chill. But that little man was buff with it. And I said, "Oh, he's that buff kind of like." So he kissed, and after that, he backed off. And when he backed off, he said, "Give that look, said, come here, let's get to it." And that's how that started. It went down from there. He started taking on things. He took off his shirt. I said, everybody know he was supposed. He was slow. But he got a body. I said, oh, what's the matter going on? Anybody going on? And it's not a loose one. It's a nice fitted body. So he had that little buff body compared to little bit of slim, tender kind of muscle. I said, oh, shit, look at some on here. I was like, oh my God. I was sitting here, don't get me wrong. I know I ain't going nowhere. I was sitting here. I was like, I was like, chill, going good. And just like Straight Stacey could do that to me too. It's based on how they film it, the lighting, the sound, the move, how they present themselves, especially on TV. If it doesn't light, it gets you the bullet. And if it does get you the bullet, it does light for me. And y'all did a good job. Even though y'all might not be that real life, if y'all play the scene real well, they make it believe. And I was so we looking at it, they kissing each other. Little murder was little up, kids and hit the neck and do this, that, and things like that. And they took the thing, put the hand over his finger and said, "Here, take it." I guess he tried to use that to have I put the condom on and then and the teeth started giving that, all stuff like that. And he was kissing all stuff down the day and took a clothes and got behind him and what's this? T-top, 15 seconds. Calm down. I got you. I got you. I got you. I said, that's how you make someone comfortable. Make someone comfortable. I got you. Got you. And that's that. So that's just, and, hit for the back. Stuff like that. Make positions. And get to know our stuff. And that's that. So the next morning, I guess we found a postcard. And I said, oh, child. So the man got up and he saw it. He said, who's Cliff? I said, oh, child. Not this. No, y'all, not that. Because I don't want them cross the path like that. Because I don't want to point to that. The two people fight each other or whatever. It just seems like we're going explosive. I know I ain't doing no feeling that. It seems like it's going to go down. I don't know. Maybe not. And so he said, oh, all the time I was in the pen, you didn't give me no postcards. I mean, he said he was tissue notes. So the tissue paper, instead of do that way, that's different from a postcard. So I mean saying, now if they realize that, oh, maybe this person is special to you. So I was like, okay, y'all was in the day together. Y'all probably was fooling y'all around together in the pen. You got an altercation. He took out for the line for you and unalive this person. Now he's in the hole and you out, free. He's in the hole for you. You are free and you fall in love and you get something with somebody else. Meanwhile, you were still dangling the hope for us together and all that stuff. Now, I know that was still, but that's like the logic of it. It's like, okay, all this time we try to hold down for me, you do that, but you just want to say you just met interesting. Yes, right. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Truth Video because it's interesting. It's even interesting. I don't know. And you make it a great thing will mean that they can have a tweet. But not a sexual term, y'all. I'm talking about like if you can have both worlds, you can have both worlds. Sister, husband, sister, top wives, type of situation. You can say that. And they can have a situation. That would be the great world. But I don't think that's the role they're gonna take it. I think it's gonna be something a battle that we're gonna have to take. Understand that. Or it will critique or who will be. That's something we're gonna have to do. Knowing him, he don't want to let go of nobody. And he probably want to try to play games. And you don't want to got time to play games with her though. We don't got time for that, boy. Make your mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting if he is now. But again, it was like sneak do it. So I don't know. I mean, the Red Brother is not out, and he is probably he can probably give me down low, but he probably don't give a F about it because he just got out. So I guess he's like he moves like he don't give a fuck, and that's what makes him. That's the energy he gets. He don't give a damn. You think about it. Crazy and everything. He don't give a damn. He will still do him. So in that department, he may not be out. I got a feeling, but I think he don't care. Yeah, that's how. Oh, you know how Pico knows? Remember, Pico was the one that Little Murder beat him. Remember, Little Murder beat Pico up because he called him sore. And the reason why he called him sore, remember, if you remember last scene, he had suspicions, but he saw Little Murder got out. Remember that had that little intimate scene of the car, the romantic scene, and then through the bushes he saw Little Murder and of Clifford coming out the bushes and walking out towards the thing. He saw them, and I guess Pico always had some eye on Little Murder and see what's up with him. But when he confirmed that he saw that, but he didn't care because he said, "Listen, whatever you do, it is what it's going to look." But the fact that he called him soft in the club, yep. Oh, that was funny. Not Pico. I guess what? Oh yeah, Woody did call him. Not Pico, no. Oh, no, because he beat his ass. That's what it is. I caught the people together. Yeah, Woody didn't care. Woody said, whatever you do, it is what it is. But Pico was one of the same crew. So I guess Woody might told Pico, and Pico probably know. Because they was all together. And maybe even Woody neck caught him, probably Pico probably still was listening as well himself. And it got confirmation from Woody. So he probably never saw that interaction. Maybe Woody told Pico. Or he probably listened himself that little brother was down. And when he called him soft, because he said word on the street, you were soft out here. So somewhere he found out. And so little murder beat him up. So he realized that because of that, he might be betrayed. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He found out. He could heard murder was that like because if he didn't beat him up, maybe he would never go that far. But now that confirmation that, oh, you flipped down on me, all that stuff like that. Yeah, last dance. Yeah, I remember that. when you want in the same troop and when you want in the same crew in a group, you all know each other's secrets in some way, shape, or form. That's why a lot of guys who stand together, you stand together because they know each other up. Until if y'all fall out, that's when stuff spills out. So I feel like Pico probably knew something about the murder and everything going on. It's in seriousness. And he got beat up. That's all it is. That's all it took for him to get this together. So, yeah. So I think he gonna be in the feelings about the hours he was going on. But everything else, did I miss anything, y'all? Oh yeah, I forgot that Derek was trying to call Keyshawn and she hanged that phone up and Woody was eavesdropping and heard the conversation. So I said, good job. So that right there to tell us that Rome do really like Keyshawn and more than a freaking manager. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he thinks that because he managed her that he could get some more out of her, or he really like her. All right, yes. Yeah. That was the P Battle review. Hope y'all enjoyed it like I did. I did appreciate the episode. I love it. Stay tuned for my live at 4 o'clock. So we got a little hour left for my live at 4 o'clock. We go talk about some different things, right? Oh, yes. I don't know. And Roman is sniffing the thing. I said, why are you making so notice that this boy sniffing like that? I said, Keisha, girl, stay away. Chill. So like that. So at 4 o'clock, come back to my channel. We go talk about Mr. Social Corner. And we got to the top. My Supreme Court decisions. I said we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on the first topic. We'll talk about Supreme Court decisions. We'll talk about I might want to have but we barely surprised us on the video. We'll talk about Mario show you the boot and the verses, all that stuff happening. The fiasco. Fiasco sold the house music and Azalea Banks, she's saying. And So Santana Gates with the world, Wonder World. We'll talk about that. And then last we'll end with 6 pound chick. So we got some topics to discuss. There's no panels tonight because I'm enjoying her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Birthday. And she joined her birthday in Miami, so no panels. So that's why I did 2 lives on back review and doing the Mr. Social Corner. And if y'all want, I hear everybody say yes or no. If y'all want to watch BET Boys together, watch one of that as well at 8 o'clock. All right. So, anything last little thing y'all want to discuss on this before we get off of here? I think I've discussed everything. If I miss anything, y'all put it down in the comment section and then have a conversation. We play game. If y'all enjoy this content, please like, please comment down below and share my videos. And subscribe to my channel if y'all not subscribed. What y'all waiting for? I'm ready. Follow my social media platforms. Well, it's 14, Instagram, Mr. Bo, Twitter, Thomas_Mo, and my Discord link is down below in the description box. Click on that link. It's a permanent link. Go to Mr. 14. Join me for watch long discussions and everything on that active in each one of these platforms. So if y'all want someone to be getting close to, hey, do that. All right. All right. Without further ado, I see y'all all in the next hour. I already promoted the live, so yeah, just come back on and click on that. Anything else? I love y'all. Thank you, PK and Prince. Thank you, Whitney. Job is coming in. Love you once in a while. Keep me company with this review. I enjoyed it. And coming back to me for Mr. Social Corner, we got some things to discuss. And I know people